Hello, welcome to our weekly meditation. Today we're going to focus on the feeling of being held. It's something that I think we all long for, whether we admit it or not, and something that, I don't know about you, but most of us desperately need, myself included, in this crazy year of 2020. As we begin our meditative experience, I would like for you to remember that if you, at any time you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, you can always open your eyes and end the meditation. Feel free to reach out to me or anyone you trust or a mental health professional if you have any experiences you feel like you need to process during the short meditation. So today I'd like to begin by having you rest your body in a particular way. So I'd like for you to find a recliner, a couch, a bed. I mean, it can be the floor if you're comfortable there, or a car seat I find to be really helpful. Anywhere where you can really allow a surface to support you, both, your lower body and your upper body. Most especially your trunk, your neck, your head, and your bottom. So once you've arrived in that position, I want you to take a second to get comfortable and adjust your body so that you can lay still. And we're just going to start. Last week we worked on arriving in our body. And so that's what we're going to do first. We're just going to allow our breath to become the focus of our attention, and we're going to arrive in our body. You can inhale and expand your breath in your belly or your chest. You're not trying to slow it down too much. You just breathe at a comfortable pace. You should never feel like you're out of breath. Just really drawing your attention into your body as opposed to the outside of your body. Taking a moment to get the lay of the land. Notice how you feel, if you feel tense or tired, maybe you feel relaxed and open. No wrong answers here, just taking note of how you feel. Noticing the feeling of the surface against your bottom, in your low back, your mid back, your upper back, your neck, and your head. Noticing where you're gripping in your body, if you're holding your arms in a particular position and need to let them relax. If you're gripping in your hips or your bottom, if you're gripping in your shoulders or your neck. Sometimes we even notice that we're holding our breath. So I want you to focus on the feeling of this surface holding you, like you're laying in the palm of a hand, or cradled in the arms of someone who loves you deeply. If God is a comfortable image for you, then try that out. And if not, it could be just imagining the comfort that a baby feels in the arms of their mother or their father. then imagine we're going to take 5 consecutive breaths, and I want you to just allow yourself with each breath to surrender more and more into that feeling of being held. It requires vulnerability and courage. And trust. Trusting that you won't be harmed or taken advantage of. Just letting go a little bit more. And a little bit more every exhale. Whether you're feeling the pressure and the struggle of having to hold things together, feeling like it's all on your shoulders. Many people are struggling this year personally and in our broader society and world, and recognizing there are changes coming that are going to require us to learn how to surrender and find a safe space to be held if we want to sustain our way through the challenges that we're in right now and that we face in the future. And recognizing that we can't do it all on our own. And we need to let ourselves off the hook. We don't need to be perfect. We don't need to do it all. We're allowed to surrender and fall apart. We're allowed to ask for help. We're allowed to need help. And so if you believe in a source that's greater than yourself, I invite you to ask for help. Whatever the thing is that's felt heavy, ask for support in the way that you need it. And then imagine that you're in the hand of the one who can support you. And just sink a bit more deeply and a bit more softly into that space, trusting that you will get the support you need when you need it. And that even in the moments when you feel most alone, you never are. All you have to do is close your eyes, lean back, and bring to mind the moment when you feel most held, most supported, most loved. We are always only a moment, a thought away from that feeling, that experience. When you're ready, I want you to wiggle your fingers and toes and flutter your eyelids. Stretch in any way that feels good to your body. And then come back to the room. And I invite you to jot down any insights you may have had or feel any feelings that arose during the meditation. It's very common, and you need an outlet. When we go in, sometimes it triggers the things that need to be released. Feel free to reach out to me anytime at ellen@ellenmarietanner.com. And I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you're able to access that feeling of connection and support when you need it. Again, I'm a life coach. I teach meditation and yoga, and I help people find greater connection and a greater vision for their life and healing and support in the ways that they need it. So have a great day. Take care.